If you're watching this video, congratulations, you've made it in the Launch Your Career program. This program is actually going to be a full-blown program walking through exactly step by step what you need to do in order for you to launch your career. We are going to show you exactly how to put your credentials together. It could be your CV, your resume, your portfolio, and everything you need in order for you to land that first dream job, that freelance career, that corporate job, or whatever type of career you are pursuing. And for this reason, I've actually invited friends from across borders, because part of the things we've done in the Launch Your Careers program is that we are gonna be helping you to land jobs, freelance gigs from international, on the globe, from the global market. That is why I've brought in a business partner, James, who is actually gonna be speaking in this program. And James is running a business which has appointment setters, or in a more corporate environment we call them sales development representatives. And I have Benson Numa here, a friend of mine from Kenya, myself, Nyambe, and Brian Nyambego. So these are some of the people that we've brought into the space in the Launch Your Career inner circle that are going to be mentoring you, coaching you, helping you, get your career set up as soon as possible, right? So this is a robust community that, I'm glad you are actually going to be part of. And as part of this, intro video, I'm also going to be showing you exactly what you are going to be getting in the Launch Your Careers program, what you should expect, and really everything that you need to know about the Launch Your Careers program. So I'm going to actually open up this brochure for the Launch Your Careers program, just walk you through exactly what's in the program, right? So this is the Launch Your Career program 3.0, right? So most people, I personally am a Preneur Closer, or Emmanuel Kateta, however you want to call me, I have noticed that people don't understand exactly how to set up their career, how to scale their career and flourish in their career. I'm not in a position where I'm going to come here and tell you that I've made it in my career, I've flourished in my career, but I feel at least at my age and at the point where I am in my life, I've actually put together pieces that guarantee that no matter what I do, no matter which industry I get in, I am going to flourish in my career. And for the exact same steps that I've taken, I've brought them in the Launch Your Careers program, so that I may not only lecture you but show you exactly step by step what you need to do if at all you are going to flourish in your career, right? So within this program, I'm going to help you launch your career mindset. So basically, I'm going to cover 10 bulletproof modules right here on mindset, because really most people don't struggle with career problems, they struggle with mindset problems. So I'm going to make sure that I help you fix your mindset so that you become hireable, so that you become worthy to take up that gig, so that you become the person that deserves that corporate job, remote job, freelance job, or whatever type of career you're trying to push or build at this point in time. So right on this module, I'm going to help you identify a growth mindset and a fixed mindset, and how you can change your mindset from a fixed mindset into a growth mindset. I'm going to show you how to master an ownership mentality, because really most people struggle not because they don't have the right mindset, but because you don't have an ownership mindset. Whatever is brought on your table, you mess it up because you don't feel a sense of ownership. Then I'm going to help you differentiate between among motivation, mechanism, and willpower. I'm going to help you uphold resilience and grit, so that no matter what happens, you're going to stick to your career until you succeed at it. Then I'm going to show you adaptability and flexibility, how to apply adaptability and flexibility as you are trying to build up your career. I'm going to show you how to focus. I'm going to walk you through the monk mode protocol. So really this is a season where you have to put your head down, focus on your career until you reach a snowball effect where things tend to flourish. Then I'm gonna help you, put up, a strategic risk-taking plan. I'm gonna help you how to be consistent and maintain intensity. Then we're gonna look at delayed gratification, right? So these are full-blown, hand-picked modules by myself, right? That have put in this program to help you guys not only show you, the mechanism, the vehicle, or what's going to drive you into your dream career, but exactly the type of mindset that you need in order for you to actually build up your career, right? Then we have launch your goal setting, right? So most people don't succeed at anything simply because they don't have a plan, they don't have a proper written goals that they are aiming to accomplish. If at all maybe you have written goals that you're aiming to accomplish, you actually don't have clear, concise written goals that show clearly, vividly what you want to accomplish. And that is why I've put the launch your goal setting, as part of this, module, right? So here I'm going to show you how to clearly define your goals. If at all you are looking for a remote job, okay, how does your dream job look like? How does your dream employer look like? Like everything you need to identify about your dream job, which industry, do you envision working for? Everything. I'm going to show you exactly how to set your goals, deadlines. I'm going to help you differentiate between action oriented goals and results oriented goals. Then I'll walk you through exactly how to reverse engineer those goals. Then from there I'm going to show you how to properly allocate time for each and every one of your goals, how to be resourceful. And I'm going to show you exactly how to set up a tracking system so you can identify from the very beginning whether or not you are hitting your goals. Then we're going to come up with an accountability plan. From there we're actually going to do some daily success visualization. Then we're going to make some adjustments and persistence, right? Because you have to persist in as much as we are going to be there to hold your hands and make sure we see that you succeed. This is the purpose of this launch your careers program. We want to hold you by your hand and make sure that you succeed, right? The next here we're gonna be launching your Trinity, right? So most people think branding, marketing, and sales is all about selling products and services. It's all about branding goods, companies, or whatsoever, and marketing these goods, products, and selling them. Not really, right? Branding, marketing, and sales is actually these are actually life skills that you and I ought to learn if at all we are going to flourish, right? So I love branding, marketing, and sales because if you don't have an image that people can deem valuable, and if you can't communicate that image in a way that you transact that image, trust me, you are going to struggle for the rest of your life, right? You can be so good at what you do, skilled at what you do, but if people don't see that perceived image, which is branding, and if you can't articulate if you can't articulate your messaging to the people, that's marketing, so you can exchange whatever you have to offer as a service for money, then trust me, life is going to be extremely hard for you. This is like one of the most important modules of the Launch Your Careers program, because if you're trying to apply for a job, that's you are marketing yourself, right? Whenever you attend an interview, you are actually communicating your value to the hiring department, to the HR department, right? And if you can't compendiously communicate your value in a way that people believe in you, they like you, and they trust you, trust me, it's going to be very, very hard for you to actually get to launch your career. So I'm going to show you exactly how to brand yourself, with the type of industry you're trying to get into, whether you're trying to, find a corporate job, a remote job, a freelance job or whatsoever. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to put in place in order for you to brand yourself as somebody who can be known, liked, and trusted. Remember, we are not trying to go viral here. We're not trying to become influencers. We are trying to look like professionals that are worthy to be hired, right? Then from there, I'm going to show you how to market yourself so you can actually sell yourself out there, of which I highly recommend. If you are in the Launch Your Careers program this moment, go ahead and pick up How to Sell Your Way Through Life by Napoleon Hills. That book is going to show you exactly how to sell your way through life, no matter what, whether you're trying to get a job in the corporate sector, in the remote sector, or wherever, right? So here I've put together 10 modules as well. Branding as a life transformative skill, sales as a life transformative skill, marketing as a life transformative skill, the psychology of selling yourself, the psychology of influence and persuasion, personal branding fundamentals, communication mastery, packaging, building powerful networks, right? So these are some of the modules I've put in place to help you brand yourself, market yourself, and sell yourself. Then from there, we're actually going to be launching your remote career. So the best part about this program is that you are free. You have a variety of angles that you can go for. Okay, well and good. If you don't want to, get into remote work, you can actually go for corporate career. We're going to show you exactly how to get into corporate right here. If you don't like corporate, well and good, you can actually become an entrepreneur, own a business. Of course, I'm going to bring people that have made over $50,000, right, in this program, so they can show you exactly how to build a business and scale up your own business. Of course, if you don't like how to build a business, or maybe you just want to learn a skill and actually get started with your career building that particular skill, that is why I've put together Launch Your High Ticket Skill Sets in this program. And I've put together a bunch of different angles that gives you many options for you to actually pick exactly what fits you and what fits your career stage. So for remote work here, this type of work, is work where, you can travel around the world, work at the comfort of your home place. There is no boss, there is no manager, there is no supervisor telling you when to work, where to work, giving you all of these strict deadlines. You work at the convenience of your home, at the convenience of your time, whilst getting paid for it. And that is why I actually invited James in this program, because James actually lives like that, and he trains natural health practitioners to live like that, right? To work remotely whilst traveling, securing their time and doing whatever they want at each particular time in their career, right? So in this Launch Your Career, in this Launch Your Remote module, I've put together remote work revolution, finding remote career path, building a remote ready skill sets, tools and technology that you need to put together, crafting a remote work portfolio, mastering remote job search strategy, personal branding for remote success, nailing your remote interview and getting hired, right? So ready. So this is exactly what we have put together in these modules. Then from there, you're actually gonna have launch your corporate career, right? So on the Launch Your Corporate Career here, you're gonna have understanding the corporate world. Okay, how do you penetrate through the corporate world, choosing and positioning your career path, crafting unbeatable corporate portfolio. How do you put together a portfolio that no matter what, you are still going to win? Personal branding for corporate success, mastering the corporate job search, nailing your corporate interview. We've put together exactly how you can actually go for interviews and make sure that each and every interview that you attend, you are guaranteed 90% that you're actually going to get hired. Negotiating your first offer, your first 90 days, right? Thriving long-term in corporate career growth plan. We've actually put together all of these modules for your success. Then from there, we have Launch Your Business in Entrepreneurship. Okay, great. You don't want to work at a job, you don't want a remote job, a corporate job, whatsoever, but you want to get into business and entrepreneurship. How do you go about that, right? We've put together this module specifically for you. So this module here, we're going to have, entrepreneurship mindset, identifying profitable business ideas, planning your business for success, branding and positioning, legal, and structure setup, production development, offer creation, building an online presence, sales and marketing fundamentals, launching your business, scaling and managing your business. All the modules that you need to actually launch your business, scale it up, and actually put it out there, we have put together, in the Launch Your Careers program. Then from there, on module 8, we have Launch Your High Ticket Skill Sets. Okay, great. You don't want to start a business, you don't want, to get a job, you don't want, to be in corporate or work remotely whatsoever, but you want to learn a skill like maybe coding, graphic designing, web designing, blockchain, IT or whatsoever, and offer those skill sets to clients, right? And live at your own terms. Okay, great. We've put together that module for your sake. So here, we have different types of skills that you can learn. You can learn copywriting, you can learn closing, you can learn remote sales, appointment setting, web designing, search engine optimization, artificial intelligence, social media management, article and blog writing, content creation, and how to start a coaching business. All of these sessions we've put together in the Launch Your Careers program. So you are not boxed in, you are not limited. Let's say you don't love to be in a corporate environment where you're given these tight deadlines or whatsoever. You can actually work remotely. Let's say you don't want to work remotely, but you want to build your very own business. You can go ahead and build your own business. Let's say you don't want to build your own business, but you want to learn how to code and offer that for your clients. You can actually get to do that, because we've actually we've put all of these modules right in the Launch Your Careers program. Then on module 8, we have Launch Your Freelance Career. Let's say you want to become a freelancer. Really, for some of you that don't know who a freelancer is, a freelancer is basically a person that exchanges their for money. Let's say, for example, I'm good at coding, right? And I build a system for a certain company X, and they pay me 10,000 a quarter for building them a system. That's freelancing, right? So yeah, right in this module, we are gonna walk you through exactly introduction to freelancing, so you can get to understand exactly what freelancing is, just in case you know nothing about freelancing, identifying your freelance skills, setting up your freelance brand, building a magnetic portfolio, finding and landing clients, managing freelance projects, getting paid and scaling up, tools, templates, scaling up the psychology of landing clients, and daily activities that you need to implement for you to actually find your success as a freelancer. Then from there, we have module number 9, which is Launch Your Sales and Marketing Career, right? If you don't understand how to sell, if you don't understand how to market yourself, trust me, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to successfully launch your career. So no matter what path you choose, try at least to learn a few basics about sales, and marketing, because these are actually going to set you up for success, right? So here we're going to have Introduction to Sales and Marketing, understanding human psychology, marketing research and customer profiling, core sales skills and techniques, digital marketing fundamentals, CRM and sales tools, building a personal brand online, remote sales and marketing jobs, career launch and growth plan. Then we're gonna give you daily activities at the end of this module, right? Then module 9, we're gonna have Launch Your Superiority as a Man, right? So in the Launch Your Careers program, like I said, we just don't want to record courses and you go and watch the courses on your own, then you don't know exactly how to implement and how to set yourself up for success. No wonder we've actually put together all of these modules. And now at the same time, there are people that don't understand the values of being a man. You don't understand how to position yourself as a man, right? So of course, we've built within the program how to launch your superiority as a man, right? Understanding your masculine instincts, living from purpose and not confident. How do you live a purposeful life as a man? What are some of the actions you need to take? What are some of the things you need to implement on? What are some of the things that you need to put together if at all you want to attract your honor as a man? We've put all of these things in the program. Embracing discipline and responsibility, right? Mastering your emotions without suppressing them, navigating, feminine energy, overcoming fear and living boldly, brotherhood and mentorship, the power of presence, legacy and leadership, as well as daily activities that you can take if at all you want to own your respect as a man, because these are some of the extra additional modules that you need in as much as you are trying to actually launch your career. Then from there, we have launch your career 3.0, launch your career as a woman. I personally am a man, entrepreneur closer, Emmanuel Katita, however you want to call me. So I can't actually visualize in a woman's point of view. No wonder I left this module blank. But whenever I identify any woman who is doing great, that can actually represent women in the Launch Your Careers program, I'm going to bring in that woman to actually coach the women right in this program on how you can launch your power as a woman, finding your purpose as a woman, finding your path as a woman, navigating through life's challenges as a woman, all of that mentorship that you need as a woman, right? Then finally, you have launch your career 3.0, launch your roadmap and GPS, right? So I can show you exactly, freelancing, affiliate marketing, all of these business models that are in the program. But if you don't understand how to move from point A to point Z, it's going to be very, very hard for you to get to your desired outcome, right? That is why within the program, we've actually put together a roadmap, right? A map that's going to show you exactly how you need to walk, how you need to drive, how you need to fly, turning left, turning right, going straight, exactly two and two, what you need to do at each step in your career so that you can get to your dream outcome. And we've put together a GPS that tells you if at all you're going in the right direction or you're going off road. So now we're going to show you resources, templates, dissertations that are going to actually help you maintain the right track in as much as you're building your career. So here we're going to show you exactly how to discover your career, how to develop it, how to deploy it, how to drive it, how to deliver, how to duplicate, so you can actually leverage on technology, leverage on other people, and leverage on whatever resources that surround you, to leverage on how to dominate, how to diversify, how to defend, and the daily activities that you need to take, right? So me personally, I am gonna be your accountability partner, right? Showing you exactly, reminding you of your daily activities, weekly activities, monthly activities, until you land that dream client, that dream job, corporate or remote or whatsoever, right? So finally, that's it that you need to expect in the Launch Your Careers program. So I want to share with you a quick vision right here. I've seen a lot of people, serious people, that are trying to build their career. They're trying to build, themselves up, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know where to seek knowledge and information from. That is why we built the Launch Your Careers program, so you can have the people that are flourishing, doing the most, doing the best in their career, show you exactly and guide you how to build your own career. And the best part is, you are free to stay within the Launch Your Careers program for as long as you want, for as long as you are sure that right now I can ride on my career by myself. Otherwise, you are going to have people from different parts of the globe, from Africa, North America, South America, Asia, Europe, the United States of America, all people from all of these continents coming in one program, helping you develop your career, right? We're also going to bring experts in different industries, people who've been to different university. I'm trying to push people who've been to Harvard, to Stanford, Oxford University, the University of Zambia, and different universities across the globe. Bring them in the Launch Your Careers program so they can share with you their experiences and give you some insights on how you can navigate through your own career. So if you've been thinking, whether the Launch Your Careers program is something for you or not, trust me, this program is something for you. And daily, we are actually going to be posting available jobs, helping you apply on those jobs, whether remote jobs, corporate jobs, freelance gigs available, and every opportunity out there that can get you, your dream career. And most importantly as well, we also want to see our people fly abroad to go and work, maybe in the US, in the UK, in North America, South America, Asia, Europe, whichever part of the universe. So we are building networks with people in these environments, so that in as much as we are training you, we are also presenting opportunities right on your hands. So if you feel this program is worth that small investment, you could actually take in, maybe for a dinner on Friday, right? Go ahead and sign up for the Launch Your Careers program if at all you haven't, and see you in the next session. This has been the first session, and if you have any questions you want to ask me directly, or maybe you feel there is something you want to find out, you have a question, you have a suggestion whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to respond to you all your queries, and we're actually here to save you. With all of that said, see you in session 2 of your Launch Your Careers program. This has been your boy Mapreneur Closer. Until next time, peace out, and just know that I'm hoping the best for you. Peace.